Hey guys, so this week we're going to be drawing cartoonish hair, and I used a pencil, an eraser, a Q-tip, a black pen, and a white pen while doing this. But your main things is that you want a pencil, a good eraser, and preferably a Q-tip, but you can also use your pinky finger, and that's just for blending purposes depending on the kind of hairstyle that you're going for. One of the main things you want to focus on when you're drawing hair is you want to think about hair direction and also hairlines. If you're not sure what an average hairline looks like or what kind of hairline you want your character to have, I highly recommend looking up reference photos. You can look at real people, or you can see how other cartoonists have drawn hairlines and go from there. And the lines that you see going upward on this particular drawing is just showing that the hair is being pushed in that direction. So when you comb your hair back, the strands are going backward in that direction. Or if you comb it to the side, then the strands will start to go in that direction. So that's all that is. Please ignore my cat's head. After I blended out the pencil, I wanted to go in and show some highlights because this character was supposed to have black hair, and so I wanted to show some really bright white highlights from the sun or a nuclear explosion or whatever, wherever the light is coming from. And so what I did is I went in with an eraser and just tried to softly erase some of the graphite away, and then I went in with a white gel pen and just accentuated the highlights. But again, the white gel pen is optional. Remember, when you're drawing long hair, if you can see the hair behind the neck, be sure to show the texture for the hair, and whenever you're coloring it, to color it a little darker. That's just to show a depth of field and to show that that hair is further back and it is in a different lighting than the front of the hair. Mohawks and faux hawks are super fun to draw. When it comes to the sides, if the person has shaved sides, then you just smooth it out. There's not really a lot of texture that you have to worry about for cartoon hair. If you want to portray that their sides are just really short, then maybe draw like teeny tiny jagged squiggles to represent like a short hair. The shaved head is probably one of the trickiest styles because technically there should be some kind of texture, but for cartoon art, it's more of a shading thing, and there's not a strong hairline. It is more of a blend with the skin color that you use. And so what I did was I shaded in and then blended with a Q-tip, and then I go in and erase the hairline so that it blends in better with what would be the skin tone of the character. And this, you can think of this as the 11 look. Drawing hair with a lot of texture is it's tricky. If you're drawing like really curly hair or frizzy hair or whatever kind of hair that has texture, I think it's really important if you're not used to it to look at what other artists have done or look at reference photos again. For this character, the hair could just be, really curly and then put into the buns. But as someone who has dealt with really curly hair before, it can be super frizzy. So be sure to put like the little hairs that don't quite conform. And really, that goes with any hairstyle. Now for this look, you could keep it the way it is and go for that Farrah Fawcett 80s hairstyle, but I wanted to go for more of a tight curl hairstyle. And I, I had never done this kind of hairstyle before, and so I definitely give all credit to my source, and that's another artist from YouTube, and her name is Christina. I've put the video of hers that I learned from in the description box, and it is how to draw kinky slash curly hair textures 4A, 4B, and 4C, and it is super helpful, and of course she did a way better job. So if you really want to learn how to draw those kinds of hairstyles, definitely check out her video. If you have not signed up for summer reading, I highly encourage you to do so. We have a bunch of prizes to give away this year. And when you sign up for summer reading, there are codes that you can put in for activities, and they get you points for raffle tickets to put in for different prizes. So this week's summer reading code is Tangle. 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 And here's the finished product. As you can see, you can try all different kinds of hair colors. You can go really crazy and do multi-hair colors. This week's tutorial was just basic, so I didn't do anything too wild. But, you go wild. You do it. Thanks for watching.